You know.
Ohio, bitch. Came off the bench on the block, Tim Duncan. Thugging and skimming, we trapping and punching. I got some wins, look famous in public. They all in that group chat, but never in person. Let them come show me it's over, it's curtain. I'm out in Texas, been chasing my purpose.
Peace. Yeah, you know that's me. My bad. October Jones.
I got a pen with the money, I'm ready.
Okay, check this out. So, man, it's 5 days left to the Ohio State Barber Expo. I'm about to go live on Instagram, man. For all my YouTube subscribers, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Man. I ain't gonna be on here too long. I'm gonna try not to, but it seems like every time we get on here, something happens. It's always a curveball in the play for some reason. But we about to go live on Instagram. Y'all can tap in if you want to go to Instagram on Always Cutting Barber Talk on IG, Always Cutting _ Barber Talk. You know, as far as my people that like to stay on YouTube, man, make sure y'all comment. Don't hesitate to comment. But we about to go live right now, man. Tap in. Let's see where we at. Let me see. Make sure we up in here lit, man. Check. Make sure Instagram followers, make sure y'all let me know if y'all can hear me, man. Let's see. Check. That needs to be blocked. Yeah. I don't know what's up with this. For some reason. Let me know if you can hear me. IG. Let me know what's happening, Mr. Pure Elegance. Can you hear me? Let's see. Let me make sure everybody can be heard. Let me know if you can hear me. Pure Elegance. Yes, sir. We in the building. Let me know if y'all hear this October Jones. Y'all hear that October Jones? That beat crazy. Remind you of shit off my face. Nigga, I'm from Columbus. You heard he say, I'm from Columbus. Y'all hear that? Case. What's happening?
Bench on the block, Tim Duncan. Thugging and skimming, we trapping and punching. I got some
wins. You know if y'all hear October Jones, fire track.
I'm out in Texas, been chasing my
man.
Raw like some sushi, I know how she want it. Sex in the morning, she nasty, I'm ugly. Thumb in the butt and my dick in the belly. Come by the pillow, she know it get deadly. Stiff at the shoulders, I'm holding it steady. I got a pen with the money, I'm ready. Wife at the house, she a hoe at the telly. Sending no business, they streaming, I sell it. Nothing against me is forming a weapon.
Okay. Making sure, man. Okay, now it might be tapped in right there. Let me see. What's that right there? Case. I can't hear you. Can you hear me? I can hear you now. I can hear you now. Can you hear that right there? All right, we lit. Okay. Hey, YouTube, like I said, like, share, and subscribe on YouTube. All my Instagram followers, make sure y'all share this live. We got 5 days left. 5 days left for the Ohio State Barber Expo, July 23rd.
What up, though? I'm beat. We got 4 in the building.
4 in the building. I'll make sure I'm on shit down.
I got a little message tonight.
You got a message tonight?
Little one.
That shit sound little always end up being big.
You right.
Hey, for some reason, every time you tap into this live, you start out, it might seem like a little situation. It always ends up bigger. It always ends up bigger. What curveball gonna happen tonight? I'm curious about the curveball because there's always been a curveball on these lives, man.
I don't know, shit. It might be me. I mean, you know the way they. I get it, man. They come with the
it comes with the territory. So I get it, bro. You know what I mean? I'm gonna soak it all up, bro. Like,
Yeah.
but they gonna always find a reason to say something about you or be negative. They're gonna do that the rest of your life, especially when you win it. So I can't even concern or worry myself with that. You know what I mean? Like we're trying to build something and do something different that's ions past bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I can't concern myself.
You
Like that's
know,
it.
all publicity is good publicity. It's just
Yeah,
how you got. It's just how you capitalize on it. That's all. That's it.
yeah.
Small thing to a giant, raindrop to a storm, man.
I mean, I ain't been doing nothing but capitalizing. So you know what I mean.
Capitalizing. All caps. Cap
My
City,
name is capital letters. That's you know what I'm saying.
Ohio State Barber Expo, all caps.
For sure.
Let me
What's
see.
up, everybody in the building, man?
We got
I can't,
4 people.
man. I can't wait to meet the new. I can't wait to see the people that I already know and probably just ain't linked with in a while. And I can't wait to meet new people and hopefully build and bring them into a circle, or shit, they bring me into their circle and we find how to do some positive things, you know.
Definitely agree with that.
That's where I'm at with it, man. If it ain't about positivity or building, or you know what I mean, then miss me with it, man. I sometimes I find myself slipping up and giving attention to shit that's not conducive to at all. You know what I'm saying? And I think we all do that because we're human. We are human. But I also know how to reel myself back in. Be like, whoa, you tripping, bro. You know what I mean? Bring it back in. So that's what's happening. I'm on here looking, nigga, I had a hat on every show.
Shit. I mean,
I feel like the nigga sleeping next to the dumpster, man. I feel bad.
you can't. I mean,
I already know. You already know. This ain't
yeah.
my first grind. It's a grind. So
You find out who you really are when you ain't, what I mean, when the whip ain't always clean. You feel what I'm saying?
I ain't.
Yeah,
It's
man.
it's rare. You're busy. First time. I mean, I guess I can't generalize this statement, but when I see barbers too damn clean all the time, it's like, yeah, bro, you ain't.
You ain't cutting no hair. You ain't busy. You're
No
right.
motion.
You're right.
Mm-mm.
How you cleaner than the clients?
Machiavelli? Is that how you pronounce that?
Yeah, that's my youngin. Where your Mac? That's Pop. Let me see where Mac at. Pop. Yeah, that's Pop. Pop, what's happening?
We gotta let some people get in there. Well,
Yeah, we gotta fill it up. At least we need at least 10 people in the room. Make sure y'all share this live.
hey,
Let me see who we got in here. Cut.
share.
Send it to a few people.
Shout out to homie Black Tone, Cincinnati. He reached out. We chopped it up a little bit. We're gonna chop it up a little bit more. But I appreciate the support. More people need to connect, and you know what I mean. Definitely need to be more of that. You're only as successful as your network.
Yeah, definitely.
That's for real. I had to realize that myself personally. You can only go so far alone.
You can only go
You can
so
only,
far along. However, at the same time, you got to make sure the people that you're around, you know, the energy is reciprocated.
oh yeah, it gotta be solid. It gotta be
Yeah.
uh, one common goal for everybody. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? I get all that, but
And never make moves off of your feelings. We need logic. They got
especially
to make sense.
in this state, in this city, we need more motion amongst our people in our you know what I'm trying to say, in our profession. We need
Mhm.
more motion. We need more solidarity amongst people in our profession. Um, even I was gonna say this for later, but even the most disgruntled worker shows up to the union meeting. You feel me? Like because the conversation
Facts, Lee.
and the things that might be implemented is gonna affect him. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So even the most disgruntled worker shows up to the union meeting. We got to consider and look at ourselves like a union, and we got to start moving like that. That's why it's so many consumers and other people who don't respect our profession at all, and they consider it a hobby, and they say things like, "I like your hustle." No, 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 no,
Nah,
no,
that's the
no.
wrong way to go about it. Nah, that ain't what this
Yeah,
is.
people and some people eat that up and don't understand. You know what I mean? Sometimes that shit is a slight, bro. You know what I mean? That's not nah. This ain't no damn hustle. This my
It's this.
nah.
Look, another thing is, I think people get caught into the fact that they don't realize that barbers are human too. Like we got other stuff that be going on besides cutting hair, and it's a lot of other things that take place that people got to take in consideration outside of
Right,
what you see on Instagram and all that. You know what I mean? Christian, what's
right.
happening? So, what did you think about the Cleveland Barber Show?
It was productive for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about I don't know. I heard mixed reviews from other people how they
Mm-hmm.
felt, but shit, it was productive for me. Anywhere I can go and network and move and help build what I'm trying to do, and you know what I'm saying, and network with others and see what they're trying to do and all of that. Productive for me. It was a productive ass day.
It was a productive ass day.
Yeah,
It was productive. It was some good networking. I can say that. I feel like anytime you attend anything that has something to do with your craft or anything that you have a passion in, it's always going to be some type of networking with
right.
your environment, being able to utilize your environment. We got 7 people in the room. We're gonna let custom model what's happening. Um,
I'm I'm shooting. I'm still going through and shooting. Okay, I'm down at the end. So, boom.
mhm.
Let's send all them.
Mac, what's happening? What's happening?
Um, who that said that? Leak.
What's going?
Gotta be
Yeah,
able to
what's going?
emotions and reality.
Yeah, I pinned that. Got to be able to separate emotions and reality. That's damn sure. That's a fact. And I'm gonna say something about that. A lot of the times, people let their emotions guide them to make the wrong decisions. Sometimes, like,
Mm-hmm.
and that could come back and sink your battleship. They got to make sense at the end.
Um,
Mac cuts.
I'm over here work still.
Yeah, smooth. What's happening? What them competitions look like, man? Who are these people in the room, man? I want to see. Smooth, you jumped in that competition yet? I know you worthy. Let me see.
Let me tap on that. We got 10 people in the room. Let me tap
We
on
got
that.
10. We tapped in. There you go. 10 people in the room.
Let me tap on that competition thing. And we done already talked about this kind of before. But you younger barbers, some of you younger guys in the profession who are trying to build a brand, create a network for yourself. Let me tell you something. We're not urging you guys to compete in order to
cuts. What's happening?
What's up? What up with you?
We're not urging you guys to compete in order to, like, it's us getting something out of it, or we want to see you fail or anything like that. We're telling you to compete because we know how productive it can be for you. We know how productive and beneficial it can be for you. We know that doing this, starting off, this is how you build networks. This is how you build relationships. This is how you start a brand and build your brand. Nobody's telling you to do anything and leading you in the wrong, trying to lead you in the wrong direction. In doing that, the Ohio State Barber Expo and the things that we are doing, I want y'all to understand this is not and never have been a money grab. This is an attempt to build a culture, specifically in this state, and not be dependent on other people, have to travel outside of our, if you look up licensed barbers, Ohio is far from the biggest state, but we are definitely top 5 licensed. We are in the top 5 of licensed barbers. So there should be a culture here where we don't have to go outside of the state of Ohio. And that's what we're attempting to do, is build a culture. See, when it wasn't here, when it was the pandemic, when we were going through all this, and now it's here. And who got where that feedback?
Why am I hearing that shit?
Huh?
Pringle, what the fuck is you doing, nigga?
I'm over here trying to get it to where it show up on the YouTube, but go ahead, handle your business. I gotta make sure, I gotta orchestrate this shit. Just relax, Jack. Just relax.
It was throwing me off.
Hey,
Go
nigga
ahead,
got pissed and shit.
go ahead. You good.
But that's what we're attempting to build here is culture. This is not about a money grab. No, none of that stuff. And in comparison, and I don't purposely mean to bring other shows or anything anybody else is doing into what we doing, because comparison is the thief of joy and all of that. But in comparison, our prices are low.
Yeah.
The competition signups are low in comparison to they are just enough to cover the actual competitions that we're having. And the things that are paid for out of the budget, they're just enough to cover it. And hopefully we break even on what we've put into it. But I just had to get on here and let you know that nobody's guiding you the wrong way. No one's trying to instigate anything, any beef between anybody or anything like that. Because I'm telling y'all, if y'all come and y'all show y'all ass, it's gonna be bad. So don't bring none of that shit, because that's not what we're asking for. We are trying to lead you in the right direction so we can build a culture, so we can lift our own influencers up. Our state can lift our barbers up and put them in positions in these companies or traveling or whatever it is that you want to do. The sky is the limit, but we're trying to build our own up. Mm-hmm. We're not trying to have to call somebody else up from everywhere else and pay them a whole bunch of money to teach you something or show you something that you can get right here. So that's what I wanted to say. Wherever else this goes the rest of the night, that's where it goes.
Pringles, drop a couple of clue bombs for that.
but yeah,
There you go.
Gotta build our culture up and let me tell y'all something. Don't let nobody that you beefing with, that you anything, stop you from going to get this good education, this good networking, or anything like that. Fuck that. I ain't let nobody get in the way of my bag. Know what I'm saying? Or what I'm trying to build. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a couple motherfuckers in there I don't like and don't like me or whatever. We can get a head nod and keep on going the other way. You're not about to stop me from doing what I need to do to build mine up. Know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's me tonight. That's what I had to say. And
I don't even know about it being like people that people don't like. I think it's more about people's angle that people dislike, you know.
I really don't. I'm just,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just,
yeah, you know. I'm just coming through it with the mop, man, making sure I clean up the spot. You feel what I'm saying, man? Yeah. Because a lot of things, man, I done had phone calls early in the morning, people calling me, man. Like a few people regarding little situations that have been discussed on the live, regarding other barbers, other people that products, people challenging each other's products and things of that nature. And a lot of it's just friendly competition. It should be friendly competition. I think people got, you know, people go about things the wrong way. It's just knowing what type of energy to put into it.
Right.
I'm waking up in the morning like I'm on the damn Breakfast Club. Like people calling from Instagram and shit. But shout out to all those that reached out regarding
why? Because they heard their name. They heard their name on the
Man.
live or something.
It wasn't more directed to it's people like trying to clear the air. People want to, you know, people want to get on the platform and clear the air. Everybody got a voice. Everybody got an opinion, you know. So everybody can express their opinion. It's just going about it and understanding how to deal with your emotions about it. Because people be going and some of that shit be going too far. And we all everybody trying to eat, man. It's all networking. And what did you say earlier about the unity?
Yeah, I mean, we trying to build that because there's none. It ain't looking good right now. You know what I mean? Let's even take the pandemic as an example of how they shut us down, and we had no say. But if we had some type of solidarity, you know what I'm saying? There's a way to combat things like that. But you know, they do what they want to do because we're not solid. We don't have a solid front at all. Shit. And for what? Why not? So that's what's attempted to being built here. This is something that's being built, man. This ain't, like I said, it ain't no money grab. It ain't no, you know, it just so happens. And also let me say, if anybody out there feels like you want to invest the money and do it better, please have at it.
I'm gonna say this.
But nobody else
ain't nobody doing that shit. I'm gonna tell you this right here. I'm gonna tell you for one. Me personally, I got so much shit going on besides me cutting. You gotta be, and I already know what you're dealing with because we talk pretty much every day. So this shit ain't no easy stride. Like trying to keep up with this and keep up with your world at the same time. Shit, that's like trying to motherfucking run Mars and Earth at the same time. You got a lot of shit going on. And I don't think people understand that. So, and you definitely don't want to put your money in something and jump out there and that shit crash. So you got to make sure Everything is done the
Right.
right way. So
That's kind of what I'm saying. If
yeah.
somebody else feels like you are willing to invest your money and you feel like you can do it better, please do so. I just want the culture. I just want the culture built up. So if you feel like you can do it better and you feel like you are willing to take the risk and invest your money, by all means, go ahead. I'm just happy. I just want somebody to do it. And if nobody's going to do it, then I'll take the responsibility to do it, as I have.
I'm gonna say this. Perfect example. I just pinned this post, right? From Malik. Shit like this. Give me a sec. I try to get him into the room. Give me a sec, bro. Daddy duty. Like that shit right there. Like it's a lot of shit that be going on outside in people's world that people think that shit easy. That shit it's not easy.
Right.
They're not going to. Nah, damn. People don't understand. You got it's a
I
lot of
feel
stuff
like
going on.
I definitely make it look easy because, nigga, I don't look at my page and think that everything is sweet all the time.
But that's what people do though. People look at these social media.
Like that.
They look
It
at social
don't be-
media and they look at it like everything's sweet. People will judge you off of just the social media. We could be
Right.
on here. They like, oh, they doing good. They on the podcast. Everything's sweet. Man, if y'all had to run through some of our heads, there's a lot of shit going on out here. Family. Yeah, it's a lot of other things going on, man.
Life and death out here too.
Exactly. It's life and death, family. It's a lot of things. So when you approach a situation and people be like feeling some type of way about people, you got to take in consideration that other people have other things going on. So this could end up in it's a big mess. Especially clients. Yeah. With that crispy edges. And for y'all, you know, after party at Truth Nightlife, just so we make sure we get that out there. For those of y'all who are still standing.
The client is never gonna they're never gonna understand. All the client is concerned about what they want. But we should be understanding amongst one another. You feel me? Shit.
Yeah.
Some man. They tell me what they going through. I'm like, nigga, if anybody feel you, I'll feel you.
See, I'm gonna tell you my problem. My problem is I'm so like by myself, segregated. Like I don't know too many barbers, so that'd be a knock on me. Like I don't really try to get out and try to even meet people or go to shops and meet other barbers and all that. So that's like a knock on me. You know what I mean? I don't try to put myself out there too much because I am busy, and then when I'm not busy, I don't feel like doing that. You know what I mean? I got daughters, I got a son, I got, you know what I mean? I got shit going on.
You conserving your mental energy and that, yeah.
Yeah, like my social battery can only go so much anyway. So like the shows be good for me. I like them because, you get to meet so many people. You know what I mean? That should be cool. See how everybody work.
I don't know. Is it you're gonna meet a lot of people at the shows. You meet a lot of different people, man. Here goes your fucking barber fairy tale.
Yeah, nigga. I'm a ghost out here.
Being that all three of us work alone, that's why I make it my thing to get out and go, you know what I'm saying? Mingle, go to a shop, kick it, whatever. That's why I get out there. You know what I'm saying? To get out of that sometimes. You know what I mean? Just get that shop feel a little bit, but then I go back to my go back to the back cave. But yeah, I definitely gotta get out there sometime because we work alone. Them walls close in sometimes, man.
I know.
You damn right about that.
I be finding myself sometime, man. I'm doing 10, 15 cuts, and I ain't talk to nobody.
Right.
Bro, I'm sitting there just cutting. Not saying a word till niggas is done. Like, all right, bro, see you next time.
But do you know, I catch myself doing somewhat of that sometimes. However, I think during the time while you've been cutting so long, you pretty much on autopilot. So you can do the cutting. You ain't got you're on autopilot with the cutting. So everything else is in your head. You thinking about everything else in your world at that time. You're trying to find solutions to everything else around you. The cutting part, you already done solidified that, okay, I know that my client gonna be happy at the end of the situation. I already got that locked in. Now I'm trying to think about everything else in my world.
Right. Brain be going 1,000 miles a minute. Why are you cutting?
Hell yeah. Then when you done for the day,
you're crazy.
You ain't trying to think about cutting. You don't want to talk to nobody, no nothing. You in there talking to your damn
hurt,
self.
Feet hurt. You ready to go get the fuck out of there.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah, and the clients drain your ass too.
Yeah, because bro, you can have like 50 different conversations.
You gotta play Dr. Phil with motherfuckers, and you got your own shit. You got a lot of different personalities.
There we go. And that's what happens.
Look at the young boy.
He's supposed to be asleep, man. Yeah, man. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to put him to sleep. He's supposed to be asleep, boy.
Nah, eyes wide open. He ain't going nowhere.
Ghostface Killer, what's happening?
Ghostface Killer in there. What up, Sally?
Up here. My guy Trail tapped in. Who else up in here?
See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all know all these people, bro. I don't know none of these niggas, man. It's crazy.
Let's get it cracking. What we talking about? What we touching on, man? Y'all need to sign up for that Mr. Pringle's hair unit class.
Definitely. That's the cheapest you're going to ever get one.
What the fuck are y'all waiting on? We're talking about tripling your income in one service.
Man.
I mean, that just makes sense. And somebody is basically giving it to you and handing it to you. That just makes sense, man. But I tell you what. I don't want to hear, I don't want to see the inbox. I don't want to see none of that shit for somebody who's not taking advantage of these things that are being offered. It's like I'm tired of that. I'm tired of giving the advice. I'm tired of trying to show direction for people who don't want to take it and utilize it anyway. It's a waste of my breath and time. So that's just how I feel about that.
Let's touch on this question right here. Touch on that question right there.
That's a great question because let me see what the hell else. You think the traditional model of barbershops will still be around in the next? No, I don't. It's people who like them. There are some.
A barbershop will always be here, but I'm telling you, the masses will eventually start going off on their own.
Loft suites.
And because it's a lot of times the shop owners don't make things comfortable for the barbers. You know what I'm saying? They might a lot of barbershops like it's just like a hazing period or something for niggas, and that ain't even cool to do, nigga. It's money. This is business.
Let me say, Cuts, let me say this, with the ceiling of chair rental, and also the overhead that's going up.
Mm-hmm.
It just makes sense for some people to go get their own shit.
Yeah, because once you surpass the shop, you know what I mean? Like, it's time to go on your own. That's what it's for anyway. That's why you became a barber. You became a barber to do this shit on your own.
And it's
It ain't for real to work in a barber shop. That's not.
and it's not just the barbers
you can
though.
start there.
Some of the clients prefer to be in the air, you know, in that suite, in that loft.
Yeah,
They don't want to be
right.
bothered with what's going on in the shop a lot of the time. So it's
Yeah.
like it's a solitude for them.
Let's also say this, and let's not send the wrong message. Well, let's not come across wrong. I'm gonna say that I'm not gonna act like it's easy either.
No.
I'm not gonna act like if you don't go to that shop, get that shop experience, get them ducks in a row, and then take it out on your own. You know what I mean? A lot of people like to jump straight into that.
Yeah, but if you don't got the clientele, you can't.
That they're looking for.
You know.
I'm talking about the barbers, the alarm in 1 hour to haircuts and then go open a suite. Huh? I don't understand that.
Talking about barbers. Hey, bro, you gotta speak like English first, bro. You gotta speak the English language first, and then we gonna understand you.
My nigga, y'all can tag him. He about that life. He the truth.
He said he jumped straight into it the first year, went back to the shop. But I'm saying, like, okay, the thing about that, you got to get your clientele together. You get your clientele together, you don't have nothing to worry about after that. I don't give a fuck where you cut. You can cut in your basement. You can cut on your patio. You cut where the fuck you want. As long as you got that clientele, them niggas going to follow you wherever.
Because a lot of these younger barbers, they rely on walk-in. Exclusively relying on walk-ins. When it's time to go somewhere and build that clientele, they don't have the know-how.
So you got to know how to market before you just jumping out there to just be on your own. If you can't market yourself, you need to go in the shop where a door swinging first, and then you can leave that shop and try to take those clients. But if you got a problem with marketing yourself, you don't need to be going to no loft or no suite first. That's for somebody that's already established and then know how to maneuver.
Hey, first of all, I want to say what's up to all y'all. Big
peace.
You know,
Trail, what's happening?
Yo, and my man was kind of laughing at me, but I was talking to text, and you know how that go. They just tell you what they want to happen. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But what I'm saying is, as a guy, most like y'all, like I started cutting in the barbershop in 2000, right? And you know what I mean? Like it wasn't a hazing period, bro, but you went in there and you learned how to talk to people. You went in there and learned how to deal with other grown men. I'm talking about, I own a barbershop in Los Angeles, and a lot of barbershops are empty today because of YouTube and because of the lack of regulations on barbering now. You don't need as many hours. You don't need to do all the things we needed to do. And I'm not saying you have to, but people are just going straight to the suites or straight to the garage. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of people, young people, we got this I'm the boss mentality and don't want to listen to nobody. You get what I'm saying? It's like, what can an OG tell me if I'm making $200K in my first 3 years and it took him 20 years to make $200K? You get what I'm saying?
Either that don't last. Without those principles that you're talking about, that 200K don't be lasting either. That's why I'm
gonna fumble.
Guys come and go. Also,
right. But to my point, bro, what I'm saying is, like, I'm watching people, right? I'm watching the traditional barbershop slowly disappear. You get what I'm saying? I'm watching it slowly disappear because people like, hey, I ain't going to go do that when I could just go get me a suite. I could just cut out my garage. I could just go cut out my bathroom. You get what I'm saying? Which case, it makes me more money because, you know what I mean? Like, I've been in it so long. I know how to carry my stuff behind my chair. I know certain things. You get what I'm saying? And I don't even know if I'm saying that correctly, but you know what I mean? Like, people ask me all the time, Trail, do you want another shop? And I'd be like, hell no, I don't want another shop. I don't want 2-3 barbershops.
Well, you got to think of this too. The world is disappearing. Everybody just feels like they can live from here. This is what it's designed to do. It's designed to separate everybody, and we just live in here. So if you can just
Right.
live here, you can go get a loft, show your cuts off from here, and clients gonna come to you because all the clients are on social media sites.
Right.
So it's
agree
a
with
whole it's all about desensitizing everything, like separation. That's the whole world right now. You are
Right.
who you are on Instagram. Fuck who you are in reality.
Hey, Mr. Prince, let me say this, right? Like I say, I try to tell people, right? It's the difference between having a business and building a business. And what I see right now, a lot of people we have business. Like I have a barbershop, but it's kind of impossible for me to build a barbershop because nobody want to work no more. People come in, one barber gonna come in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Another barber, he raps, so he only coming in on Thursday. Another barber, that nigga wash cars. That nigga wash cars Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So he only. And I'm like, yo, as the owner, if I'm not there and I work on set, I do magazine case on me. I do magazine shoots. I travel the whole world cutting hair. And I'm like, God damn, I'm never gonna be able to build a business because if I don't come at 10 o'clock in the morning, some days my shop won't even be open.
A business is not one person. That's at the end of the day. The business has multiple pieces, moving pieces.
Right. So this is why my question to you guys is, do you think, that's back to my original question, do you think in 10 years, the traditional model is able to be sustained?
That shit gonna be slim to none.
Because guess what? If you went to Walmart, bro, one day, and it was open at 9, and then you went the next day, and it was open at 12, and then you went the next day and want no cashiers in that bitch at all, niggas just at the door hoping to shop. How long can you continue to do that?
Right.
I'm gonna order offline. We have there you go, right there. Your groceries will be dropped off at the door. Nobody goes to the store to shop anymore. Nobody goes to the mall anymore. Nobody even goes out to eat anymore. You got everything. It's all about the separation. It's the ball game.
And you better be out here tapping into what's next, or you're gonna be left behind. Shit.
Damn right.
I'm about to have a stop in the metaverse.
Hey, but you know
we already talked about that case. What is you talking about?
hey, but you know what that separation do? That separation, it takes away from the emotion of being able to dealing with another man. It takes away from iron sharpening iron. Right. It takes away from the pull up. Man, I remember growing up in the shop, man, the OGs, yeah, they hazed me, but they was pulling me up at the same time. Right. Hey, young blood, don't do that. Hey, young blood, don't say that around that young lady. Hey, young blood, it's a lady in here. We're gonna watch our mouth right now. You get what I'm saying?
I totally agree, brother.
And that's what you miss, not being around other men.
He said, let me put that on my bio, order a cut online.
Right.
Yeah, that's it. I really don't believe that it's gonna be slim to none when it comes to the shops.
I find that you really, man, it's like you don't want to give up on them, but I find like the younger guys just aren't receptive to taking the jewels.
Yeah,
they know it all.
They know it all. You can't tell them shit. You can't tell them shit. They're not gonna.
Yeah, but bro, the reason why is because Instagram and whatever else outlet got them feeling like they're a star in their own little small world. You know what I mean? So it's like they don't try to listen.
That's also why I want y'all to go to barber shows. I want you to go out there to see that your shit ain't what you think it is.
Say, hold up, time out. Say, let me say that shit one more time.
Go to them barber shows to see that your shit ain't what you think it is. It done that for me. It done that for me. I thought I was pretty all right. And I went to start going to these shits, and I was like, woo, I got work to do.
Right. He said,
you know what I'm saying?
Popcorn barbers.
Right.
Yeah, man, you gotta and I tell the young homies all the time, like, man, make sure you humble yourself, man, because don't be doing too much boasting. Like, just relax, do your thing and relax, because you're gonna bump into you're gonna find out, like you said, going to barber shows and competitions and things of that nature. You're only so much on social media. You can run your world that you in, but once you step outside of that world, it's a whole nother world outside.
Yeah, big fish, small bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Big fish, small bowl. Like I live in, like, bro, I swear to God, I thought I could cut, man. I've been cutting 15 years till I moved to Los Angeles. Then I realized I couldn't cut worth shit. I had to learn how to cut all over again.
Right.
Oh, my blends, my edge ups, my customer service, my, you know what I mean? But one thing I did have was a dog. You know what I mean? I had a dog, so I was willing to learn. You know what I mean? I didn't have no ego. You get what I'm saying? But what I was doing, the money I was making, look, the money I was making in Norfolk, Virginia, was not what they was making in Los Angeles, California.
Right.
Hey,
Right.
you know what you do? I say this. When you really feel like you cold as a barber, the best thing for somebody to do is throw some straight hair in front of them.
Right.
Throw that
Also,
throw that straight hair out there.
That too, but that's where I was about to go. There's so much focus. There is so much focus on fades, a ball fade, and a taper. And that's what you're limited to. If a guy come up in and say, I want this afro blue out, if a woman come in and want an asymmetrical cut, they don't know where to go. You limit yourself to tapers and fades. That's it.
Okay.
I can go to 100 pages right now and ain't nothing on there but tapers and fades.
Look, you remember being in the shop and that straight hair walked in and how if it's 8 chairs, 7 chairs ain't making no noise. They ain't even giving no eye contact. Right. It ain't even no eye contact. Everybody done looked away like, oh hell no, I ain't fucking with that.
Hey, I got a question for you though, right? Because we had this argument all the time out here, right? Like let's say some people are just niche, like myself. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't cut long, straight white hair. I do not do it, right? But I look at myself sort of like a steak chef. You know what I mean? Like that's what I do. I cook steak. I don't make cakes. I don't make jambalaya. I don't make gumbo. And you can't go to Salt Bay restaurant talking about, hey man, I want some pickled pig feet. Nigga, we don't do that here. You get what I'm saying? And I know I know some girls that only do dreadlocks. You can't call her less of a stylist because she don't want to do a blowout. You can't call her less of a stylist because she don't want to do finger waves. Now, I'm not saying don't learn it all, because some of us didn't have the people, like I'm from Norfolk, Virginia. White people didn't get a haircut from a black guy. And a black guy damn sure won't go into a white guy. So you didn't learn it. Even if you learned it in school, you had no way to practice it. You get what I'm saying? So you got good at being niche at what you are. And that's me. You'll go to my page and shit. If the white man don't want a ball fade, he probably ain't get much of nothing from me.
I'm gonna say this right here, right? I agree with you because most of my clients are black clients. However, when I can get a straight head, I want the straight head because I don't get it all the time. But I'm gonna make a comparison. If you go to the grocery store and you with your girl and you're a boxer, right? Dude come over there and his buggy push and hit your car. You like, man, what you confident in what you got going on, you box. But when you go approach him, he starts smacking his knees, his ears got cauliflower. Yeah. So when you think you about to squirt,
leave that motherfucker alone.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, and I got some newer barbers in my shop, right? Because I take on I got a 2-year guy. He wouldn't touch a white person at all. But we slowly got him into it, right? But if the white man come in and he want layers or he want a certain thing, I'm not making him do that. You get what I'm saying? But if it's something where you can scissor the top, fade them up, maybe drop fade, hey, I'm going to attack that. But I'm not doing something that's going to ruin my reputation knowing I can't do it. I'd rather say no and get that little $100 up, little $50 up than ruin my reputation and go get a bad review. Hey, man, this nigga fucked my head up today when he could have just, because I walked in a white barbershop with this and said, hey, man, who can fade me up? They like, look, bro, can't nobody do that here, brother.
Now,
and I respect that.
Now, this is what I'm saying. Now, the person that can do everything is that dude that's smacking his knees with the cauliflower ears. He can get the straight hair. He can do the black hair. He can do all the heads. So the ultimate goal for a barber, like it ain't no ceiling to this shit. So
No.
the ultimate goal is when you master this.
I was trying to make when I said
Right.
is that you have options. Like
Mhm.
nobody, you know what I mean? There's so many people who are content and don't want to explore other options, which they're entitled to.
Right.
But what I'm saying is don't get caught up in thinking that you the best when
when that right there. So that's what a humbleness. That's what a humbleness come in at. Yeah, you
feel me?
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
So
you the best at what you do, but this man has mastered everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
but at the end of the day, all of us in the room sound like we understand the humble part of it. Just we all in the same boat with that. Like, I know I still got room to grow in areas. I'm cool with knowing that I got room to grow. I know I'm still better than some other barbers, but I might not be better than that barber. But I still know that I'm cool with, I'm humble with room to grow.
It's this field of work is a never-ending learning.
Never ending, man. It ain't no ceiling to this.
The moment you feel like you know it all is the moment you fail.
All right. Hey, bro, y'all remember being back in school, bro? Everybody want good at everything.
No.
Like some niggas was real good at reading and spelling like me. I can spell my ass off reading comprehension, but nigga, give me algebra, put some letters and some numbers together, and I don't know shit. You get what I'm saying? But then you had those unicorn people that could do it all. They was good at math, they were good at spelling, they was good at science, but the percentage of school like that was probably 10%, if that.
My guy, Crispy Edges said, but it's more than the cuts. It's barbers out here that can do everything, but professionally, they're terrible.
Yep. Just like it's influencers that can't cut, but they can deal with people. And they can keep, they can keep the attention of the other barbers, other people. People listen to them, but they can't cut. It's a lot of influencers that cannot cut. Period. Straight hair, black hair, no hair.
I know who pushing that. You ain't gotta even be good thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know if I totally agree with that, bro.
Man.
Like, don't get me wrong, depending on where you at, I guess me, I've always wanted, I'm not necessarily looking for approval, but I do want to be respected within my peer group.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Case, that's a good conversation too, though. You get what I'm saying? Cause like some people argue, right? Who you doing it for? Are you doing it for your peer group, or are you doing it for the clients? And I'm not on either side of that. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like some people say that, like look at doctors, bro. The nigga that specializes in heart surgery cannot do podiatry. He cannot.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't go to that nigga and be like, oh, you a doctor, nigga. Why you can't work on my bunions? Like, nigga, I don't do that.
I'm thinking of it. I guess I'm thinking of it more as like, you know how they have the conversation about Michael Jordan being feared and LeBron not being. You know how they say how the players respected Michael and his dominance, and you know what I'm saying? I guess I just want to be that guy that step on the floor who people know. Like,
you want to be Michael Jordan?
You know
you want to be Michael Jordan?
In case to a point, but to a point, you are one of those niggas. Where you from? Like, I watch Mr. Pringles. I know the other gentleman right here, sir. I don't know your name, but I watch your work too. I'm a fan of all three of y'all, and you are my nigga. But Michael Jordan do not lead the league in 3-point percentage. That nigga do not lead the league in rebounds. That nigga do not lead the league in assists. That nigga struggle in so many other areas, but where he is great makes up for it 1,000%.
Right. Most definitely.
Facts.
When I go eat at Salt Bay restaurant, my nigga, like I said, I'm not looking for pickled pig feet, my nigga.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for what that nigga good at. That nigga sprinkle steak, my nigga.
I'm gonna say this. I was doing units. I'm doing units. It's getting to a point where I was like, I'm just want to just do units. I don't post regular haircuts like that. I post units because that's what I'm trying to make my specialty and my demand and my clients be. However, I got clients that my prices went up from my regular clients. They're like, bro, don't stop cutting regular hair. We still need you. So up your prices and we'll pay that. Okay, so that's back to what you were saying. Like, okay, my strength is just cutting hair, period. But when I started out doing units, I was to me, I was terrible now. However, with everything is all a process. It's just about if you willing to put that time in to build. Like we already know, okay, this is my strength over here. So every now and then it's cool for me to tap into my weakness, but I'm still gonna focus on my strength. But every blue moon over a period of time, if I still do a little bit of this, I'm gonna be good at that too.
I've always done, and I feel like if I don't look back, me personally, I don't know about everybody else, but I feel like I always go back and look at my work, even the year before, and I'll be like, yeah, that wasn't good.
Man, I did that shit too. You be like, damn, I thought I was popping in. Your eyes grow.
It gives me something to keep striving for. It gives me, you know what I'm saying? We've all had plenty of cuts where we got up and the customer was totally 1,000% satisfied, and we was like, nah,
it doesn't happen. It happens.
You know what I'm saying?
Case you like basketball, right? Like look at Russell Westbrook, right? This nigga get a triple double every game.
He ain't got no break. He ain't got no breaks.
No. Look, it don't get no rings either.
Facts.
He known for being able to do everything, but when it comes to hardware, he has none. And I can probably say he ain't gonna get none.
He ain't gonna get none.
Remember, I'm competing with straight and coarse hair. Traditional fade, fast fade, and freestyle.
He going for all the rings.
Russell Westbrook. You can't be mad at a guy like that. The courage, the drive, he's creating a network for himself. And building a brand.
And
you know, and I understand that won't be everybody's approach or everybody's road. Everybody's road to doing that, but it is a route. It is a route.
Now, everything that was said, when you look back at it, it all goes back to what Trail said about a business. Everybody plays a part in the moving pieces. So if Trail over there cutting them, and this Ramirez can go do the straight. In case you Michael Jordan, then our unit cuts. Everybody got a piece to play in the business. So that's how the business works. Everybody don't have to master everything. So this is all about knowing your specialty.
Let me make one point. Though to this conversation though, because it's going kind of one way. So a point would be, it's okay, because I want people to know in this chat that it's okay to be real well-rounded. You know what I'm saying? It's always good to strive to, if a white man comes in your shop, you want to know how to handle that cut. You know what I mean? That's business. And you never know where that cut gonna lead you. You never know where that style gonna lead you. You know what I'm saying? When he leads other white men, man, I like that cut, man. Where you get that at? Blah, say blah. You know what I'm saying? Or Hispanic or Asian or whatever. Like, it's okay. You know what I mean? You don't have to stick to one thing just because you're in that neighborhood or you're in it. It's good to strive though.
Yeah, bro. It's a open playing field. Like the conversation can go both ways. There's nothing wrong with the well-rounded person, and there's nothing wrong with a guy who's good at one thing, and that's what they're good at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Either way, it's gonna go either way. I don't know. It wasn't necessarily one-sided to me, but I get what you're saying. Like,
yeah, I just seen it going one way for a second. You know what I'm saying? So
definitely
I'm looking at the people that's in the room. We can talk about whatever.
What you're talking about. I definitely lean more towards your side as being well-rounded. That's what I strive to be.
Yeah.
But I'm also not knocking nobody who, hey, that's just what they want to be. Just, you know what I mean?
But I mean, in certain situations, in certain areas, that's what it is. You know, you live in an area where it's all black.
I will say,
that's
what I will say is, don't get mad at the guy who's well-rounded, because you are not.
Yeah.
So don't be mad at the opportunities and benefits that open up for this guy who's well-rounded, because you choose to stay in one lane.
Right. Yeah.
I will say that.
Yeah, because either way is cool, but you know what I mean? I just had to say that for the people in the room. You know what I mean? Because, you know, we got new barbers. We got barbers that's been in here for a minute or whatever.
Hey,
and
I'm about to lighten up the conversation real quick. It will say Customato must have been inspired by them hats.
Yeah, you see, I got my shit like Ill Will, boy, in the back of the head. Yeah.
Oh,
back
shit.
of this shit. I still can't get it like his brim. He be having special made brims or something, because this shit be like.
Competition schedule ready. Ramirez, I am actually making this shit right now as we're talking on the thing. So just know that check-in will be at 1 p.m. sharp. The competitions will start at 2 p.m. sharp. Check-in.
Damn, your boy is competing in everything. That's crazy.
If you have not signed up and we happen to have openings when you get to the show, you need to be there at 1 p.m. to sign up. That at check-in time. If all the slots are filled, then you just asked out. You missed it. You know what I mean? But just know that check-in is 1 p.m. and you personally, you competing in every damn category, so it don't matter.
Ramirez is not playing.
1 p.m., my buddy. Man,
he is not playing. He's going for all comps. I feel
Know what though? You know what's crazy? You know how we go. You know how we go to the shows, right?
Yeah.
When I go to a show and I see Ramirez, everybody know who Ramirez is.
Yeah.
Win, lose, or draw, Ramirez is building a network that will benefit him tremendously down the road. The education starts at 9 a.m. So it'll be 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. There's no specific order. The education classes will flow. So there's no thing like, well, Customato going on at this time or whatever. Just come at 9 o'clock and get the whole experience, bro. Outside of Mr. Pringle's class, which is separate, which you should sign up for. But hey, you're gonna do what you're gonna do. You feel me? Any other questions? Concerns, topics y'all want to talk about, tap into? My guy said, Exo Kev said, student freestyle taking it home. Okay.
We ain't playing.
Let me tell you.
That's what I like, man. That confidence, man. That's what I'm talking about.
These judges are not from Columbus. They ain't from Ohio. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I ain't gonna have nothing to do with that. I wish all y'all well. I wish even I hope that if you don't win, you still understand the footprint that you're making in the industry.
I want to be a judge for real.
Huh?
I want to be a judge for real.
You want to be one for real?
Yeah, for real.
Man,
you gotta think though. I don't know nobody.
we can. You don't.
I don't know no barbers. I mean,
You
I'm
don't.
going off a straight. What looks good?
Yeah, your ass gonna be technical than motherfucker.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna be technical. That's what it's supposed to be.
Woo-wee. Go hard on the hoe, boy.
Yeah,
Y'all better
yeah.
be for
But
real.
I also understand competition is different. You know what I mean? Competition is different. It ain't like you judging something off of somebody just being somewhere and they in the comfort of their own zone and cutting. You know, competition is a little different. You gotta look at all situations. And sometimes motherfuckers don't even get to finish. You know what I'm saying? I've seen some shit where niggas didn't get to finish they shit. I'm like, damn, homie. But the shit that they finished looked good as fuck. Is it they just didn't get to
if I gotta give y'all some advice, I would say meditate. You know what I'm saying? Maybe get some headphones, just get in your zen, get in your
I
zone.
be seeing everybody with headphones on.
Get in your zen, get in your zone.
I would not be talking shit, nigga. I'll be talking shit to the nigga next to me, all that shit.
Now, if you're a comfortable competitor, hell yeah. Like, you get up there and, you know what I mean? I like to believe that when I competed, I built my way up to being a showman. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I knew my cut was when I finished and I had time and I'm up there and I'm just detailing and shit. You know what I mean? Now I'm playing. You know what I mean? But it takes building up to get to that level of comfortability.
Bro, where the fuck them two niggas go?
I know Trail. I think Trail got kicked off. I saw his thing spinning. He either got kicked off, signed off, and Pringle's making some noodles for his son. No, I don't know what he doing. He doing that. Who we got up in here, man? Sound off, man. Sound off. Where y'all from? And all of that. And give us some questions or something or shit. Tap in. When Pringles come back, he done disappeared for a good 20. Shit, we can't even bring nobody in the chat because he controlling. And I can't text him. I can't text him because what's in there? Look at your boy J Vlogs in the building. Kenny Blake, Mansfield.
Bro, I'm about to follow all these people, bro. Cause I don't
Mansfield is in the building. Why you keep pausing, cuz? JB the Barber, Indiana. Did y'all use fibers in shows?
Niggas be using all kind of bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, in the freestyle, you can use whatever you want. Traditional, no. I've never to me, that's in the traditional category, that should be automatic disqualification because that's the whole point of the traditional is not to use any enhancements. On the freestyle, rock out. You know what I mean?
Hey, all the barbers in the chat, I'm about to follow y'all. So if you see me.
You coming through, JB, the barber? You pulling up? I don't even see the it is nigga go. He had to make some noodles.
My son, I'm trying to get his Roblox password. If he ain't occupied, shit bad. I'm trying to get him get his business together. Trail out of here.
He I think it might have kicked him out, but I don't see him in the
okay.
Man, Trail is and he real.
Yeah, he 100.
He 100, bro. Even if when we talk, even if it's an opposition thing, you know what I mean? It's like he's one of those people I want to talk to that maybe I can see something in a different way. You know what I mean? He might open my view up to see something in a different way. Or maybe I won't, but either way, You know what I mean?
That's because he's traveled, man.
It's always great.
He's
Man.
traveled. He's been around. So
Real got a hell of a story, man. He got a hell of a story, bro.
Yeah, you start seeing different things from people, different views you pick up. So
yeah,
it's knowledge.
My guy Mayan in the building for a split second. I know he probably about to get up. What's happening, Mayan?
Indiana, do y'all use fibers in the shows?
Yeah, we already addressed that.
Okay. Ill Will, he about to jump in.
Okay.
Ill Will about to have his hat on smooth. Yes, sir. Big brim.
You already knew.
Big brim to the back. You can't wear no trucker hat like this, bro. You gotta wear the big brim. I gotta get an official.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. Yeah.
Cincinnati
little curls, man.
Yeah. Huh?
I think I had to set them curls, you know.
Yeah, shit. We just had it cracking up in here. We need to tap into some other what's the name subjects or like I said, if anybody got any questions or concerns for anybody up here on the panel.
I'm trying to work my own style, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta be like Ill Will, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do anything. I'm gonna be like Ray J on that one show. They had that nigga, they showed that nigga different styles of he was wearing his hat 19 different ways.
Nah, man, y'all all right? Y'all ready?
Yeah, nigga, ready as it gonna be.
I'm tired as fuck. You see my mustache starting to be like the whispers, nigga. It's starting to go over my lip and everything, nigga. I'm tired as hell.
Nah, shit, I have to all, man.
I can't wait till it come, and I can't wait till it's over.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, man.
I know.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good time.
That's the best part.
Yeah, I can't wait to meet. I can't wait to meet a bunch of people, man. It's a bunch of barbers that I have not met. So
yeah,
bring your own ring lights.
He said, "Bring your own ring lights." Hell yeah, yeah. I ain't supplying all that.
Damn, I didn't even think about that. I gotta bring my shit. I'm sure.
When we get to the point where we supplying ring lights, mama, we made it. Damn it.
Damn it, I ain't like 200 a piece.
Huh?
Them bitches like 200 a piece for the real one.
Man, what? Hell yeah, for the what? Knee work?
Yeah, bro. And hey, Amazon and went up. They knew. I know. Somebody got the tip. Black barbers is using these motherfuckers. They went up. Bro, when I first started buying them, I promise you they was $75, bro.
Well, I was getting them for the
$75.
I was getting them for lower than that.
That's crazy.
I was getting them. I'm talking about the low. I was getting them.
I got mine where like they braced off the wall. You know how they come with some uncomfortable braces? I think I paid like maybe $125 total for the whole brace and like.
Yeah. Yeah, Amazon be tripping, man.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I might tap into my little overseas supplies. See if I can start getting them. I think
I might have two of them at the house somebody can use if emergency, just in case they need it.
Yeah. Brother, I'm bringing two. I'm gonna have to bring two.
I'm supplying the electric. They got to bring their own damn lights. I'm tapped out. My budget went over budget, and yeah, that's shit. Y'all get what y'all getting. I just made the last payment on the venue today. Shit. Them damn
they don't know.
Them damn taxes, nigga. I'm about to set up a nonprofit so I can get tax exempt because the damn taxes made that shit go from it jumped like jump, man. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, man.
Taxes for the venue?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That shit crazy.
Yeah.
What you gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Show
What you
must
man,
gonna
go on.
I'm
gotta
waiting to see this dude going in his straight chorus, traditional faith, fast faith. I'm like, oh yeah.
That's my Ramirez, bro. He's going for the goal. He's going for everything.
He gonna be
he
tired.
Yeah, he's gonna be cutting all day. That's what I said. He's cutting all
he
day.
going the right route to build himself. You know what I mean? To build himself, to build a brand, to build. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna remember his
And
name.
like I said, that's just
Like,
one
dude.
route. That's just one route to go, but it's definitely a route.
Yeah.
It's definitely a route. Cuts will tell you, go to CT, and people start coming up to you. Hey, bro, ain't you? Da, 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 da. You create a following, you create a network like that. You create a brand.
Yeah, CT was crazy. The first time I went there, blew my mind how many people knew who I was. I couldn't believe it.
You don't never
Could
know
not
who.
believe it.
You don't never know who watching. And I feel like a lot of people don't want to compete because it exposes them. Now
Yeah,
you
it could be.
exposed. Now you exposed because ain't no, you know what I mean? All the
Ain't no
tricks,
hiding.
all the
That's why when I do my classes, man, when I finally do my classes, it's gonna be about confidence, man. Gotta teach people how to be confident in what they do.
Yeah.
you see it, nigga.
So,
That
yeah.
nigga's
Yeah,
stupid, man.
Nigga said a
Nah, you ain't
nice
lying though, man. Like,
nigga.
'cause I came in right when y'all was talking about like when somebody walked in the shop.
Hold
And
up.
This
We
nigga bank shot
on
is
this.
an idiot.
Gotta focus on this joke real quick. This nigga said 10 times for a nice, tall, oily nigga.
And that's my nigga, bro. You can't be around that nigga and not laugh. That nigga's
My bad to
stupid.
cut you off, bro, but I knew I was gonna be. I didn't want you to think I was laughing at what the fuck you said.
Nah, you good.
That nigga's an idiot.
Nah, I was just coming in on that part where y'all was talking about like just being balanced and everything, and how Cuz was just talking about his confidence and instilling it in people. Because a lot of times, man, you know, I don't know what y'all guy's name was. He said he was from Norfolk. I just came in late.
Trail.
That's
But
Trail.
you know how you be sitting back and you'll be going all day and you'll be hype like, yeah, man, I'm the coldest. I'm the coldest. And then, yeah, I want a pompadour. And you be like,
Right.
Crickets.
Right.
that was the coolest part about barber school, because every time that somebody was, you know how they do in barber school, a white people person come in, they shoot into the back.
Yeah,
I
I
gotta take that challenge, just like how
never
you know,
turned
so-
down nothing. Never. I'm not
What up,
saying
Diamond?
I'm not saying I'm the best at it, no, none of that, but I ain't never turned down nothing.
right.
What you drinking, Pringles?
I always want to be, hey, Cincinnati
Juicing,
Barber said,
pineapple.
Cincinnati
Some
Barber,
juice.
Yeah, juice. Yeah. I think it got
we got you.
pineapple,
Let me know
mangoes, and
what
all
you
that.
need, bro. So
I'm gonna show you my juicer.
The Natty getting behind Illis.
Got
They
a big
behind
joint.
you, bro.
My girl got a big joint, a big juicer.
Mm-hmm.
You heard me?
You say
Yeah,
what?
man.
I said Cincinnati Barber Supply said, Illis, we got you. Let me know what you need, bro. So you know the Natty behind the Illis. So they pulling through. I like to see that.
Yeah, old city got it.
Yeah. So
What up, Diamond?
I ain't even gonna cap. It's a lot of people who was like, they ain't know you, bro. And that's good. That's good. That's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I said, we trying to lift up our own. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I ain't even gonna say hopefully. I'm telling you, this is gonna be great for you as far as networking and hopefully this help not even hopefully. Stop saying hopefully. This is gonna
There
help
you go.
us put you up. You know what I mean? As we should, all of our barbers and all of our people. We want to raise our own up.
Yo, when is the Vegas show?
September.
That's where I wanted to go. Which y'all went.
Yo, let's try to go.
September what?
I don't know.
I know.
September what? I like it.
I don't know.
Vegas show is dope.
Jackie just sent me a text about it.
Yeah, all of us just get
Vegas
together
show.
and pop up in the Vegas show. That'd be good.
Man, the Vegas show dope.
I'm
Hey,
down, like, yeah.
I'm gonna give
always
y'all
down.
niggas some time to work that out with y'all wives and shit, man. I'm gonna give y'all.
What you
niggas
talking
some
about,
time to
nigga? I
work
ain't got no
that
wife,
out.
nigga.
We
That
good.
nigga crazy,
We
cuz.
good.
Yeah. Talking
If I
about,
say
nigga.
Vegas, you like, oh, when we going?
Niggas be good until the time comes in. Like,
Nigga, I'm newly divorced, nigga. Fuck out of here,
Newly
nigga.
divorced.
Got no
Nigga,
damn
hey,
wife, nigga.
Oh, I'm
I just gotta
good
take
though. I ain't
wife
got
deals
those
where
type
I
of. I ain't
go.
got those
Ain't
type
no
of
solo.
problems. Yeah, I ain't got those type of
Wow.
problems.
Mm-hmm.
well,
I'm the only nigga married right now.
hey,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I gotta
Will, you gotta talk
engage.
to your
I'm
wife, my
engaged,
nigga.
but I ain't gotta talk to nobody. We gotta understand it. You know,
Just
she out
bring
there.
her. Just
But you know
bring
what I'm
her.
saying though? Like if I say I'm going to Vegas, it ain't no just us four. She coming.
Yeah, that's
And I ain't
nigga,
mad
that's,
about it. Like
you shouldn't be.
But
Nigga,
it's
that's
like
love.
ain't no going
that's
nowhere by
that's
yourself.
what I was trying to
See, I ain't really got that problem. Listen, this is what I think about that. If I
Pringle
go
gonna
by
have
my
his kids and his girl.
no,
there,
I
nigga.
don't got those type of problems. I don't have those. I just went to Cleveland. We just went to Cleveland. I just came back from Cleveland, me and Case. I don't have those
That's
type of
2 hours
problems.
away.
Cleveland though.
Man,
Cleveland
That's
ain't.
2 hours.
Listen, man.
That ain't Vegas.
My girl just left Vegas and she had to go with her own thing. She braid hair. She understands the craft. She
She
do the
about to
same
come in
thing.
there and slap the shit out you on this
Man,
live.
listen, man. Hey, one thing I ain't gonna do. Anything that I address here, I address there first, so we don't have no problems. I don't have those type of problems.
That's
man.
Niggas
communication,
fucking
man.
with
That's
you,
good.
man.
I know.
Nigga.
I'm just saying. No, I'm speaking to the world for other people. This ain't. I ain't worried about that. This is. We gotta be able to help other people. You supposed to be able to communicate with your people, and so they understand. Like,
Right.
look.
That's why I'm telling you,
Yeah.
man. Bring your wife, man.
If you
That's gonna
don't
be
bring her,
dope.
she ain't gonna
'Cause
do
then
nothing
your
but
wife
miss you
gonna see
more.
it. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
y'all,
You'll see that you know all these people.
Cuts flexing
Because
because
he
that
divorced.
nigga got in trouble before in Vegas. That nigga
What?
definitely got in trouble when we was in Vegas. Before stop it.
You mean last time we went?
Yes, nigga.
No, right. My ex was on my ass, nigga.
Hey, nigga, I was spooked. I didn't know if the door was going to get kicked in or what.
Y'all funny.
Everywhere we went, she like FaceTime me.
I'm just advising niggas, niggas that got, no knock on it. I understand, but if the nigga, make sure everything copacetic, man.
Listen,
Right.
if you go without her, this is the best thing about it. This is what I feel, and this is how I notice. When I leave and she don't go, you ain't gonna do nothing but miss her more, and she ain't gonna do nothing but miss you more. You ain't that ain't doing nothing but coming back like, oh man, I miss you. You gotta have time to miss each other. That mean a lot. If I gotta see you all the damn time,
good.
man, that shit's for real. I'm telling you,
Sound good.
that shit for real.
Right.
That shit turn.
Real wife.
But you right, bro.
That should have turned into some strange. The wife turns into strange. That's how it goes, man.
Strange.
Yeah, that's strange. I ain't seen you in like a week. This is great. Yeah,
I'm
man.
down now. I'm definitely down for real, like I said.
Yeah, let's try to set it up, man.
I'm definitely at that point. It's exposure. It ain't exposure just for me. I want to go see some shit. Like you said, I know how to do a bunch of shit, but it's
like it's a big show like CT. So you know what I mean. It's good. It's a lot of people. Gonna be a lot of barbers there, man. A lot of people to meet. It's dope.
Yeah.
You know I'm gonna have me something on my arm.
What?
A belt?
Nah, but you know how I be, man. Like, because you get so used to in your area seeing just certain products or just using what you know, and then you go out to the West Coast and be like, damn, y'all on this vibe. And I ain't saying like, oh, then we missing nothing, but at the same time, if I don't know about it, it's gonna drive me nuts. Like, I need to at least know about it. You know what I mean? Like, if it's a new, like how Heavy got his, I'm waiting to try his product.
I thought that Atlanta was gonna do that for me, but that I'm like, that man they ain't got shit that we ain't got. Like,
and I went to the Bronner Brothers show literally when that remember when they released the Andes and the cordless outliners for the first time?
yeah.
Mhm.
They released them there in Atlanta early, like in April, and they came out like, I don't know, September. Man, we got them things, went down there, and I'm walking around like, y'all got all this space, and this the Bronner Brothers, and I'm not knocking it. It's just, I was expecting like fucking the Polar Express North Pole experience. Like, nigga, what is this?
What year was
And-
that? What year was that? Because I went to the Bronner Brothers in Atlanta too.
I can't even say just whatever year they released the gray outliners because they came out early. I got like 4-5 pairs.
Vegas go up.
Yeah, Vegas, I'm telling you, it's different because it's all Barber.
What up, Ronnie? What up?
I go.
My son on here too now. What up, Jair? Yeah. Cincinnati support, man. I appreciate it, y'all.
Yeah, that's love.
Gotta tell them.
Yeah.
I said Cincinnati and Cleveland coming, man. So
we just gotta make sure Columbus coming.
Right.
Man, they gonna come straggling in late, man.
Niggas ain't got nothing to prove.
They don't come straggling in late.
Specific person, but I didn't heard that more than
You heard it a few times.
Yeah. It ain't about nothing to prove. I don't fuck with them shows. I'm a barber, but I don't go to barber events.
Listen,
hey,
I ain't know nothing about them either until I went.
Yeah,
I ain't know nothing about no show until I went, man.
I'm trying to be
see, that's kind of what tapped me out. Like, all right, say for instance, from that time period to the ones we had here in Cincinnati, like, you know what I mean? It kind of had me like, yeah, I'm hyped, and it was like, that's it.
Yeah.
It
was an upside down pyramid.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm waiting to see people's faces. I'm like,
this shit about to go up though.
And that's why I'm hyped.
It's about to go up.
Hey,
even like this type of connection, like, oh, that's dope in itself.
What's that?
Just the fact of like how y'all having like the interjection before the whole thing, trying to get more. Now, yeah, that one maybe not available at the time, but now that it's happening, like I said, I'd have never been able to like, damn, I'm talking to Case, I'm talking to Cuz, I'm talking to Pringles, like shit like that is inspiring just for like barbers who've been doing it for years and like, man, I ain't never had no exposure. You know what I mean? Like, and they cold.
You just said something that I wanted to, cause I seen a cat earlier, which ain't no knock on it, but I seen him tagging Barbershop Connect. I want to let y'all know about Barbercore. See, Barbercore was built for whatever barber to get his stuff, give him a platform to show his work and get exposure. You know what I'm saying? We not about to get, you got to be a you got to fight to get on the page, nothing like that. So any barbers out there want that exposure, tag Barbercore. We gonna post the shit. Know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing but good, constructive criticism or opinions or likes or maybe none of that. They might dislike your shit or say your shit fire. But you can get that here. You can get that here. You ain't gotta go outside of Ohio to get that.
They be clowning niggas on Barbershop.
Yeah, we not letting that. No, you gotta get out of it.
I don't even think I follow them no more.
And I want to say this.
I don't follow them no more.
I want to say this while he said that. And if you got the personality,
they be posting too much.
If you want to work on your personality and your delivery and all of those things as far as being a barber, come to Always Come Barber Talk and get you on the podcast. Because you got to have personality too. You got to be able to communicate.
Podcast.
Yeah, that podcast is going to help you communicate because some people be just stuck in that box. and they don't even know, they don't even want to even get on here and get on the camera or nothing. They like, I don't know how to, you got to be able to, you know what I mean, network, talk, a people's person.
A lot of good barbers with no personality.
Mm-hmm.
You're a great barber, but you boring as hell. A lot of that going on too. A lot of that.
There ain't enough barber podcasts, so I'm about to start one and then go against Pringles.
Blow him out the water. Hey, man, hey, that would be great. That would be great.
Hey, you know what? The podcast be on, I wouldn't even show up, nigga. I'll be somewhere else. I'll be like, damn, my bad. I forgot we supposed to be on something.
Hey, this shit ain't no motherfucking joke. You know what I be going through trying to Case be like, man, just send me some of the clips. I go ahead. I'm like, man, I'm so fucking far behind in just editing. I got a cut to do. I gotta go in here late night and be editing. That shit is a fucking headache. So I just go live. Shit, go live.
I have to have somebody.
I'm a militant guy. I'm a very prompt guy. Like, and that might be it's a gift and a curse. Cause I'm a prompt nigga. I try to be anyway.
Yeah,
I mean, it's cool though. You got a lot of good time though, Case. You feel what I'm saying? You a player. You single, no kids. You out here winning, man. You got all your time is Case. Every case is a showcase. As soon as you wake up, it's a showcase. That's it.
It's a motherfucker.
It's a showcase.
Man, that's the motherfuckers I take care of.
Yeah, he got all his time. Bruh, listen, Case.
I might make it look easy, but bro.
Let me tell you this, Case. If you wake up in the morning and you got a cut and you lay next to your son and then he pee in the bed, you gotta be like, hold up, I gotta get the peeing. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta worry about what you peeing in the bed. That's it. You ain't gotta worry about nothing else, Case. Ain't nothing else.
It ain't that, but it's others. Believe me.
Hey, he just hit you with some hardcore daddy issues, boy.
It's real shit, man. It's a lot of that shit is like, man.
Yeah, you ever got peed on, Case, nigga?
Yeah, if you ever got peed on, you got a whole, you got a whole piss rib. Your whole rib pissed out. And you gotta go get this clown. You got a whole rib of piss. Hold up. Or then you don't take the dog out in time. The dog done shit it. So now you gotta get the dog shit up too, and you got piss on your rib. You out here just like, damn. Oh, then you shit it too? Yep. Like, man, that shit be crazy, boy.
Yes, D. This nigga,
that's that life.
ESD issues right now.
Hey, hold up. And then don't be the barber that was talking to too many females, and now you like, oh, your girl might be like, oh, well, hold up. Now you got a whole nother issue over there too. You shit everywhere.
You gotta keep your business, nigga.
It may be different.
Keep your business.
Bro.
I know.
I might look good, but I still got motherfuckers.
Hey, you drop that kid off, drop some piss off, some dog shit, and a motherfucker girl just go motherfucker tell your ass you ain't going to Vegas, nigga. Did what?
You ain't going nowhere.
It did work. He gonna be like, hold up, baby. Y'all can take that back. It's a showcase. It's just showcase, man.
Hey, okay. So one thing you said your girl just went. See, that's a good thing because a lot of niggas take problems for themselves. See, they would have been on some bullshit with her going in when it's time for them to go.
Oh, no, I ain't go crap.
So I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you, but sometimes that's how it happens. Niggas create those problems for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it might be a good thing. That don't mean she still ain't gonna feel no type of way.
No, it don't. But one thing about when she going
to Vegas and a girl going to Vegas,
it's two different things. Totally different. You got a point. However, when she go to Vegas, she come back, they give me time, like I said, to miss her. Like, damn, I ain't seen her in a few days. So I understand, like, when you in a relationship, you looking for it to be a long-term situation. So you got to give yourself time to miss each other. You know, people be meeting people, they want to see them every day, all day, every day, all day. You talking about doing this for the rest of your life? Boy, you gonna get tired of that. You better get some space.
Yeah, that's
man.
what turned you off back in the day. Like, oh man, you like me this much?
Yeah.
Not every day. I don't want to be like every day.
Nah, that's the only way that shit gonna live. Just think about if you had to you wore them shoes every day, you ain't never put them shoes down.
All right, let's get back to the bar. I don't want to talk about relationship shit.
Look, see,
if y'all go, I'm down. Let's go.
You don't want to talk about that real
suit.
This ain't my strong suit.
He said, let's get back to the barber.
Oh man. It all work together, man. They gotta be able to support your craft, support the craft.
Oh man.
Well, there ain't too many people left on it, but for real, like even after the event, that was another thing that when I competed in like the ones that was down here, after the event was over, there was like nothing else after that. It was just like event over, flatline. Like there was no communication afterwards. Some of the people you had ran into, you might hit them up and they be like, they ain't responding back.
I ain't never.
And that's the one thing I want. Like if people do come up and say, hey, what's up, Ill Will or whatnot, if they see this, if they don't, or even when I'm up there, that's gonna be my biggest message. Like, hey, even after this, if you got questions or just, you know, wondering, whatever it might be, I'm gonna pick up. Now, of course, if I got hit about 300-400 people, it ain't possible. But I'm gonna try my damnedest to let them know, like, hey, I remembered you. I'm glad you thought about me. You know what I mean? Transfer that energy.
This like your first class for real. Like, so is you nervous a little bit?
At first I was, but like how you said, just do me. It kind of like even when I competed, it was just like you had that first little initial. If y'all play sports, you know what I'm talking about. As soon as you went up and down a quarter and then got that first hit, all that nerves out the way. So as soon as them Clippers touch head,
get into a fight. I don't care who you is, if you're bigger, if you're better. The adrenaline had you a little shaky.
But I'm just saying, right after you get to going, it dissipates almost ASAP for you, like a sport.
Yeah,
so at least that's for me. As far as nerves, I'm more worried about my model showing up than me being nervous.
Shit, that's a part of the nervous. Like, that's a part of the nervous.
but as far as just like me, I gotta talk in front of like I don't know what the crowd's gonna look like. It could be 5 to 100.
Kidnap that nigga. What you mean? You gotta kidnap that nigga and make sure he.
What you eating tonight? What you eating tonight? You staying right here.
Y'all know
that's more. You don't hear nothing about no food poisoning, none of that.
I got one.
Like you got a doctor's appointment in the morning.
I'm mad ain't that many people in here no more, but I got one for y'all. Y'all ready for this shit?
Run it.
Did y'all see the nigga cutting the nigga's butt hairs, bro?
Oh yeah, that is on there.
Yep.
What the fuck? Where is that? That shit crazy, Jack.
I see nigga cutting the nigga's butt hairs.
The nigga in the shop. Yeah, the nigga in the shop, man. That shit crazy, man. They thought that shit was cool.
They doing too much.
They thought that shit was cool to post like that was a good joke. That was some.
But see, that's the problem. Like even them bigger sites, like man, we be posting stuff, but then they gonna post that shit.
Yeah,
like, come on, man.
I can't advocate for that shit, even if it's funny or whatever.
Nigga said the cheek fade.
Yeah, a cheek fade.
Like when they was going around like doing this to people's lips, like
yeah.
Come on, man. Y'all
the whole thing.
Now I wanted them. Why didn't they post the dude that got his ass knocked out for doing that? Because somebody got their ass knocked out for rubbing the motherfucking client lip. Somebody stood up and knocked the barber out somewhere in the world.
They said, bro, man, nigga, listen. I wish the nigga would ask me for that, bro. I'm knocking your motherfucking block off, nigga.
Man.
If a nigga asks you that, can you imagine a nigga like, hey, bro, can you get like, nigga, man, bro.
First of all, you're gonna be wondering why do you feel comfortable with asking me that? So that is where the problem is gonna come in.
I know who your person.
Hey, your boy Don said, why wasn't he offered a class?
Yeah, Because Diamond Edge he just now got the damn table yesterday. The damn what's the name was already, the itinerary shit was already set up.
You still got time to do a showcase.
Yeah,
You still got a showcase. Is just as much as a class for real. It's the same.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, Diamond.
Yeah. Kion.
It's still going down.
Start your shit tonight, nigga.
He trying to get it. He been trying to bust the door down. He been hitting that invite. He trying to kick that door down. Let me be up in there.
Who?
Diamond. Yeah. Diamond. Diamond out the chain, boy. That boy ain't playing no game. Shout out Diamond Edge, man.
Get up in, man. I think it's just gonna be a live experience for everybody, man. Just new, old, shit. Yourself, Case, like just for organizing it, like
that's
sure
the part. I just made sure they confirm that bar. Nigga, as long as that bar open, nigga, cause
you don't want motherfuckers walking around like a flat soda. Everybody, man.
You get that bar open, nigga. Tell them cuts. That shit last
the drinks. Yeah, the drinks get the flowing, man. Everybody have a better time.
And it was all love. Like niggas taking pictures, niggas taking, man, it was niggas was like, man, that's the most fun, bro.
Niggas got to taking selfies, nigga.
Yeah, that shit was cracking.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this about that though too. For those of y'all in competitions, I advise you not to drink while you're in the competition because you're already gonna be kind of, you know what I mean, shaky, and you're gonna start sweating crazy as hell if you drink.
What you should do is crunch up some perks.
Yeah, go ahead. Do that. Do that. You're gonna fuck around and lose your model. You ain't gonna know who the hell you cutting.
Get you a couple bucks.
If you're gonna do anything, let it be a downer, not an upper.
Oh,
nigga, if
no.
you gonna do anything.
You next thing you know, he done forgot to put the guard on. You gonna fuck around, forget to put the guard on, be done zap somebody.
Yeah, this for them new competitors or people in competition, I'm gonna say. When you on that stage, your hand is gonna get just be ready for that.
A little shaker.
It's going just a little bit, so you better know how to deal with it.
That's why it's good for people to join the competitions and do showcases so you can get kind of, you know what I mean, seasoned in that, and it ain't nothing to it.
And that first one,
yeah.
Hey,
I'm like, nigga, I'm trying.
Shout out, hold up real quick. Shout out Dylan Wade, because he just put that order in on the strength of the live. He just got in the class, and he got in the traditional barber competition. So hitting with the
Dylan Wade.
Go. Hitting with that, let's go.
Let me follow him. Is he on here right now?
Yeah, he on here somewhere.
His name who? D Wade?
He on here somewhere. Yep, D Wade 21. He ain't here.
Yeah, I seen him pop up earlier.
Yeah,
I'm trying to follow all the
Barbers
right
there
now.
You go.
Can't see. Yeah, he just I see you.
For whatever reason, when I tap on him, I can't do nothing with it.
Yeah, I think they gotta if they comment, that's when it's easier to
follow them.
Okay, yeah, I got you. It just did it.
They go Diamond again.
That's what's up.
Put that down. I ain't got nothing to do with you, Jack.
What Diamond said? What he said?
He ain't doing nothing. He trying to kick the door down. He hitting that invite button. He trying to get up there and ready to go.
I was just saying.
That nigga Diamond got on there and told me, like, listen, man, they ain't fucking with me. I got 40 acres and a mule. Boy, what they doing?
Damn, that's how he be talking.
Man, Diamond ain't playing no games, man. He is not playing.
So he be having lightweight competition with the other boy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, yes.
Hey,
Yes,
whenever
sir,
you
yes,
have
sir.
whenever you're in the same lane, it's always it's different levels of competition though. It could be, love, or it could be bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And in my opinion, it should always be friendly competition and love. But you know what I mean? Yeah.
Some people afraid of that shit though. People don't be wanting to grow from the competition. Like iron sharpen iron.
I get motivated by that shit. I used to go through this probably when me and Cuts first started meeting and shit. I see he might have laced something that day. And I'm like, okay, nigga, I see you. You know what I'm saying? And then I come back with something and da-da-da-da-da. Like, that's inspiration. That's how it should be, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We both get money. We both enjoy what we do. You know what I'm saying? It should always be inspiration and love, man. Anything else?
But I hop on, I'll see one of your cuts, and I'll look him like, yeah. It makes you like, hey, I gotta do something else.
Yeah.
It ain't saying that like I can't do it. It's just like that's that one that got me like it caught my attention.
Right.
Or one of my niggas here in the city, man, he cut his ass off named Rashad. And I seen him, he laced the dude. And I seen him out at the Walmart yesterday. I'm like, hey, tell your barber, chill out, man. But he knew like, yeah, like I fuck with y'all just because of that. Like, damn, you that cold? I can't hate on you. I love seeing that and it make me want to get better when I see that. Like,
you see who in the building?
Let me see.
Mr. Pure Elegance is in the building.
Pure Elegance. He was in here earlier.
What up?
I thought he was still in. He was in here earlier.
We got some questions for him. What he gonna do? Barbecue a meal do? Because I've been seeing him lately. I've been seeing him on there. He's been putting in work. He been posting a little more. Yeah, I think he up to something. What you gonna do?
He been running down that, getting that cardio together. That boy running down that street and he cutting.
Oh yeah, that nigga bad. He prepared for the for the end of the world.
Hey, here, baby, let's go.
Running like a Kenyan. That nigga out there like a yeah.
I'm not seeing nobody's comments no more. I'm on the last thing I seen D-Wade shit.
Oh shit! It always happened to one person.
Yeah, I'm good on comments.
Whenever I don't know why it always happened to one person. It was me before. You just that nigga today, nigga.
Trying to see if I can
I don't see nobody's shit anyway, man.
See if I can put this up here while we're on the down and
So
hold up.
It's crickets in this motherfucker. What's up? Let's keep it popping.
I'm over here trying to see if I can pull this joint up on the down.
yeah, that's all y'all wait on y'all.
Okay. Live without
while we on the down.
So that would be great. However, I might not be able to do it. We about to see if I can pull it up.
It's crickets in this motherfucker. What's up? There
you go. Can you hear that?
Yeah, I'll wake up.
He said, "Let me make it tight."
Right. Nah, man. Hey, all right. Okay, I got some. Oh, how y'all feel about this being like?
Hold up. We're doing something.
That shit ain't working.
He doing something.
It ain't working. I was just trying to see if it ain't work, but go ahead. I took it off. Go ahead. Let me make it spicy. Hey, if he get on here,
Man,
boy. I'm coming. I'm not competing.
What y'all think about them $100 cuts though? Like being almost a standard. You know what I mean? Because that's kind of like what we trying to push it to anyway, and you starting to hear about it.
They've been promoting it. They promoting it enough. I'm gonna say this. It when it get to the point where the client appreciates you enough to give you $100, and you can set that stage, like I'm pretty much close enough to it, and like after hours, and if I book your appointment, I charge $100 because I got an app. So if you don't book on the app and you want me to book your appointment, I charge $100 because that gives you seniority over other clients. Yeah.
I'm not shaking you off by no means, but I done lost that mentality, man, because anytime we done all had clients that, man, they go here, they go there, they come back. I ain't got no more feelings no more.
Yeah.
It's $100 to sit down. And of course, yeah, you know, it's hard to get everybody to understand that, but I try to press that because everywhere else, man, we get dogged so bad. We ain't got no medical insurance block. Around a barber, they'll come up to you with a new carpet. Like, hey, yo, people look at my new shit. Spend, you know, as soon as you go up on your price, they gone, or they got to complain or something. I didn't took that whole everything out. Nah, if you don't want to sit here, cool, but you paying $100.
I'm gonna say this to that too. If you say you take the barbers in the city and everybody say me cuts and case charged $100, it'll make more sense then, because then you got people that's like clients that's like, well, damn, you charge 100, but I might be able to go over here to case of cuts and still get the same treatment, you know what I mean, and it's cheaper. So it got to be a balance of network. The network got to balance out. So like younger barbers that's just getting in the game right now, I didn't come in the game at no $50. They coming in at 50 off bat. So that's another reason why I raise. It's like being in the street. Like I'm selling weight, you selling pieces. I'm gonna get out your way. I'm gonna make my money. You being that's your way. So everybody gotta be an understanding. And that goes back to the whole networking with each other.
I'm conflicted. I'm not gonna lie. I have some clients that I definitely charge $100, and I got some that don't. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. It's both ways. Yeah.
Depends on.
All our clients can't afford that.
Yeah, it depends on. I mean, to me specifically, it depends on how much I'm being inconvenienced. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand a price range. Right now, where I'm at, I have a price range, but I'm not just at everybody that sit in my chair $100. Not that it's a knock on you at all.
Right.
If that's what you command, if that's what your business commands, then hell yeah, by all means, get it. In this industry, there's so many different. There's more than one way to skin a cat in this industry. You know what I'm saying? And I would say that everybody here, we all conduct business differently in some type of way. You know what I mean? Not saying, and it's all effective for us individually, obviously. You know what I'm saying? But just me personally, I'm in a price range.
What I don't do is I don't do damn edge ups and shit like that for $20, $30. You sit down as a set. If you sit down, you might as well, you're gonna pay for a cut. So I'm in pretty much $75 to $100. If you sitting down, I got a regular cut. If I don't cut no beard or nothing like that, and I'm just cutting your head, it's $65. But if you want to edge up, it's $65. If you want a motherfucker to just go over the top, it's $60. It's gonna start at that. You know what I mean? But if you got your beard and your head, all the whole, that's $75 on the app. But if I gotta book it, that's inconveniencing me, because now I gotta stop what I'm doing to go into my phone and look at the calendar and see where I got an open spot, it's 100. If my hours, if on my days off, it's 100. After hours, after 6 o'clock, it's 100. So a lot of my cuts are pretty much 100 anyway. You probably, since you at 100 after hours, you getting close to $2.
It's auto, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to more teach as a folk, because I hear exactly what y'all saying. There are customers who can't afford it, but just like a Lambo, everybody can't afford that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at that point. I don't want to be afforded by everybody no more.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, that's not a knock on anybody. But like you said, when I go and do a house cut, oh nah, that's at least double.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And then if we basing everything off that, it's almost like, nah, don't try to treat me no different in the shop. Like, nah. And
my
that's the
car
part.
take premium. I'll be damned if a nigga gonna give me 100 to come to pack up, come to your house.
But you know what I mean? Just like they want you to dumb down somehow for them. And I'm like, I'm done dumbing down.
You know what you say? You know what I say? My name is my name. That's it.
People thought I was crazy in the city. You know, all that like that. Oh, I even see little subliminal comments. Nigga, do you not realize I'm trying to do this shit for all of y'all? This ain't just for me to make 100. This is for say, and one of my guys, and he knows Nick the Barber, he was there and he was like, man, yo, one of your customers come to me.
Nick.
And he was like, yeah, one of your customers. I was like, why you letting him do that? And he was like, man, you know how he, no, fuck that.
Back to the network. That's back to what I was just saying.
You can't come sit in my chair for the low when I know yo got, nah, you making me feel a certain way now.
That's why I'm saying this Barber Expo is about building where at least one time a year we can all get together and have these discussions, kind of like a union. You understand me? What y'all doing down there? Well, we doing this up here, but let's change it to this so we can all somewhat be on the same page and understand. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what it's about. It's about building a culture, man. I believe that there are other places that have this, and we need to build that here in Ohio. My focus right now is on Ohio. Not that I'm saying that I'm not willing to work with anyone else outside of Ohio, you know, the network that I have, but I'm just saying my focus is here in Ohio and building a culture here.
And that's what my focus is on.
You most definitely need a union for real. Because this damn barber board and all of that shit ain't doing nothing for us. All that kids and their friends in position to have jobs and get paid salaries. Only time you ever see them motherfuckers show up is when they taking some money from you, writing you a ticket. They not showing up for nothing else at all.
I'm gonna say this too. I'm gonna say this. When we teaching other barbers how to do units, and once they get to a point, they gonna call and be like, well, Pringles, how much should I charge? You gotta charge what I charge. I mean, that's the only way it's gonna make sense. It doesn't make sense. You cutting yourself short. And then at the same time, once I teach you, now you pretty much in my pocket too. Because regardless of what it is, like you might have somebody be like, well, teach me for free. I can't teach you nothing for free because I just put a whole bunch of money into me. So I mean, I put money into me, and once I teach you, I'm in my pocket. So that means that we got to be on the same accord. When these people come in, they gotta be like, well, damn, I can go to Pringles. Oh, well, shit, I can go get a unit over here cheaper. Pringles charge $650, or this dude over here charge $500. Nah, bro, you can't. That don't make sense. I teach you, all of us on the same. We right there. So that means that boxes everybody in. Now we done set the standard. You gonna go to Foot Locker, they starting their Jordans out at $200. You go to Finish Line, they starting their Jordans out at $100. No, everybody they're in the same. What's the price range in the city?
Listen, now I done listen to y'all rich ass barbers talk this talk, and now I'm about to tie it all back in, nigga. I'm about to tie it all back in, which each one of y'all had is confidence. That's why you charging $100. You charging $100 because you are confident in what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Confidence, my nigga. It's it's huge in the barber game, my nigga. Confidence.
You're right.
If you don't have that, of course you're gonna dumb your shit down and say, yeah, I'm gonna just hit you with the 40 or what it is, and you know what I mean. You gotta have confidence. So you know what I mean. When you have that, like, see, my prices go a certain level because I go out of town all the time, and I'm making more when I go out of town. But I'm saying I got clients that I've had for 30 years, and you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So I keep it like that. And they got families and all that. I can't charge them niggas $100. Now they know if they hit me on some whatever, they already know what it is. Everybody know what that is.
Right.
But I'm saying on the average, I'm not really going. I'm not going to do that. And I'm not knocking people that do it. You know what I'm saying? Or even charge at what they charge. I'm saying.
What about if you get a new client? My bad.
If I get a new client, he's going to be probably around $50 or something like that. That's what he's going to be, about $50.
Let me say this too.
Can I get a haircut?
Let me say this too.
Damn right.
What did you
say? Can I get a haircut?
I don't I upcharge people. I don't upcharge people because I feel like they got money. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no,
because I have a lot of people. I have a lot of people ask me that, like, I know you charged him, da 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 da, and I'm like, no. If he booked properly and came, I charged him the price. You know what I mean? If he,
but let me tell you, let me tell you what people say about me, right? So I got like you said, if I get a new client, he'd be like, man, I've been trying to get in touch with you, whatever. I was thinking you charge $100, $200. So I never really tried to holler at you. And I'm just like, bro, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck
you know why though?
Like,
you gotta listen, but look at the union though.
The guy you cut.
You got it ain't even just that. You got other barbers that somebody might feel like you might be better than this other barber that may charge $100. So you got barbers that's in the world or around that's charging $100 and they might not even be skilled. So they still getting it off of the confidence. So in the same sense, you still could be like, I say, a new client that come is where you would start to set your new standard, because now when that new client comes, say you charge 50, new clients would be 75 or 100 to me, because now every new client that came across, now my 75 and my 100s is coming, and now the people that I was already cutting, they cool at 50. But that's why I understand the range. What Kay said earlier, like, it's a range. It ain't even really like a set.
We got a hater. Oh yeah, I like it.
Barbers niggas on here with over 50,000 under what? And y'all only got viewers.
Thanks for hopping on.
What your name? First of all, your last name is Flake.
It's a pause.
Hey, that shit say Flake. That shit say
Golden.
Flake. I'm gonna give you a round of applause.
Hey, man, hey, we barbers don't forget what.
Over that. We got good energy in here, man. Skip over that. Let's keep going.
Hey, I was weak when I see that.
Ohio State Barber Expo, July 23rd.
Skip over that.
But back
ultimately, like I keep talking about, culture. We want a culture created. I would love to see everybody within our industry be able to file taxes, be able to send their children to school, be able to, you know what I'm saying? Be able to afford insurance, et cetera, et cetera. All the things that, skip over that, y'all. We gotta, that's what I was talking about. We got block out.
I smile at it like.
That's what the devil do, man. That's what the devil do.
That nigga said, that nigga from New York. Edward Smith.
That's what the devil do, man. We ain't going. It ain't even no issue if we don't show it.
But we talking about $100 cuts. You see what I'm saying? Like, he can say whatever he want, but
another fuck that shit. He said followers. I ain't mad. No. What? Well, hold up. You started the killing cancer shit, Cuts. So we killing cancer shit. We not about to. No. First of all, ain't shit about followers. It ain't about followers, because followers, you can pay for those. And you gotta show your face out here, man. You can't just be out here, no nothing. Ah, man, ain't no flakes, man. It's summer times. Flakes is in the winter time.
But you got
Golden
dirty ass
snowflake.
hair. But now
That
that's like I said,
whole
back to that honey,
name
man.
is pausable.
I
Golden
told you.
snowflake. That's
All that.
pausable, my nigga.
I told you.
Sus.
But see, the funniest thing, we talking about $100 per cut. People can't fathom what that means. That means that I've taken my workload down, snowflake. I make a lot more money, snowflake. I only cut 5 to 8 hours, and I make more in one day than people who strain. You understand?
Yeah, it
You
makes
doing
sense.
a 650 haircut, because you traveling making whatever. Man, Case, we already know. So the point is that I'm trying to preach this so we're not working as hard. Because you already know, when we first was back in the late 90s, early 2000s, yo, I cut 25, 30 hairs a day. You thought that was impressive. For $20, fuck out of here, man. I need at least, you know what I mean?
Niggas
Like,
killed themselves. back in
Parents
the
say
day.
y'all know who that is. I don't even know who it is. I don't even know who it is, bro. I'm pretty.
nah, that's gonna be somebody that's gonna be in the show, walking around, smiling, and laughing at everybody, asking 1,000 questions.
I'm so used to it.
Like,
Nah, that nigga's he just trolling, man.
I
That's all that
was
is.
born with hate and all that shit, so I'm used to it, bro.
I'm light skinned with good hair. We always get niggas since Christopher Williams was getting dog shit about. It's been all bad.
Oh man. But yeah, man, at the end of the day, man, it's all about business. Handling
Dude said it's
business.
probably the cheek fade, dude.
Probably the cheek fade, dude.
Right, he heard it.
Listen, hey, I said when we first started, Case, I said what was gonna be the curveball for the night. Remember I said that? There's always a curveball in here.
I've been trying to stay away from all the. I've been trying anyway.
But that's gonna happen regardless. Like I said, if you're talking about doing anything positive, that's almost like the cause and effect. I'm expecting the devil to come out. Like, it makes me laugh because for years we done got it so like just reactive, ready. Like, let me react. Nah, man, we been doing. You
expecting niggas to turn over and flip over their computers or something, like, nigga. Man,
but you know that one person be like, yo, I'm gonna get them all. It doesn't matter. Like, what matters is we talking about helping people make money. And what I mean is fuck the money. Fuck the recognition. If I can show you or the next person how to fish, you ain't ever got to worry about it. I don't need no recognition. We're not looking for it back. All we doing is saying, hey, brother, get up on another level. And if you happen to surpass me, I'm happy for you.
Mm-hmm.
But that's like, you know what I mean? I showed you how to fish, nigga. You called the biggest fish of the day. And then I'm sorry.
He said, I'm gonna watch my nigga put up 50 and I'm gonna let him shine. I'm gonna get 40 rebounds though on the back end. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah,
and at the same time,
shot and put up 50. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get 40 rebounds. I ain't
who made 50.
I'm gonna play my part, my role. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, like that's like Jordan. Jordan gonna make the ESPN, but Rodman, come on, man. Like Rodman was the like.
Can't either one of them do what they do without each other.
Just like how your boy was talking about Jordan's stats compared to LeBron's. Like people always want to do these differences. Like we know what Jordan do, but he lead the league and everything. But all that made up for everything, and that's what I'm trying to get people to see is like, look, you may not be the best barber. You may not have the best confidence. You may not even have the best environment. But if you conduct yourself a certain way, they have to respect you. Yeah, it's going to be scary. Yeah, you're going to have a time where you ain't going to make the money. But shit, I don't know about y'all, but it's been plenty of times I ain't had no money. I ain't worried about the money. The money going to come.
And I'm going to say this thing about the money. The money.
Go ahead, my friend.
Another thing is about the money, man. It ain't gonna make no difference how much you charge. At the end of the day, it's still about managing. Because my money be up, my money be down. It's about because once you start to make a certain amount of money, your mindset got to change too. Because your mindset don't change, you'll have an overhead that add up to that amount of motherfucking money. So it's still, it ain't about how much you charge or none of that. It ain't got nothing to do with that at the end of the day. It's all about how you manage that. Because at ups, downs, lefts, rights, and turns and shit.
That's like these ladies that be like they want a 6-figure man and that nigga got all types of debt and all types of bills. He make figures after the debt and the bills and the spending habits and vices. That shit ain't 6 figures no more. So it's definitely management.
I ain't gonna lie.
Cause I done fumbled a couple times. And it ain't gonna do that much.
But you probably fumble because, all right, let me try to make this business move. Or I fumble because I tried something with the money.
Right.
At the point now, like I said, it's not about the money. It's just more about being able to know your value. Like, I think that's what I'm really saying is that
confidence.
It ain't about the money because I know as long as I have this skill, I can.
It all comes back to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get money, bro.
But another thing too, I feel like us as barbers, we don't really, almost like how they never taught us credit in school. As a barber, I feel like we should never really owe bills. Like if I'm saying I'm making a certain amount in a day, like how you said, you gotta manage that shit right. Like how Pringles just said. And if I'm making and I'm owing all these people, fuck that. Like my whole part of my class is also, hey, stop owing people. Stop taking fronts. Stop doing all that goofy shit, man. Pay for your shit like a man, like you supposed to. And like, because people are like, man, how do you save? Bro, I'm showing people how to save. And this is all off of street knowledge. Everybody like, oh, well, how's that possible? You don't have to go and
ask me how I save. And I tell them, it only come down to one thing. In money management and saving and all that we talking about, it comes down to one word. And that one word is discipline.
Yeah.
It all boils. If you create discipline for yourself and create sustainability and know how to sustain from certain things and vices and things like that and show discipline, then you'll be rich. Wealthy people are disciplined, bro. They have to be.
They also take chances.
Also, calculated.
Shit, I got one for people now. Like a lot of people that's on here that's from the city. Like I done said the same shit. They like, man, how the fuck are you saving money? Are they think it's because of the $100? Like, no. You touch a blue building every day as a barber. And if not, you know what I mean, just keep working at it. Put that blue bill up. Don't look at it. Don't think about it. Go to Harbor Freight. Go buy you one of those cheap ass safes. Throw your shit in there. Go bury it somewhere. Now, I can't say everybody's gonna do that, but at the same time, it's not as hard as we make it. Even if it's not the blue bill, put up the 50 a day.
Like Heavy said, if you got motion, just your first cut of the day, even if you let's say you charge $35. If you put that 35 to the side every day,
6 months, that's 7,800.
Exactly.
If you do 60 in 6 months, that's 10 grand. If you do 100, I mean, and that's part of also that confidence in the class is like giving them that knowledge, like, yo, instead of just thinking about I can just hustle with the money and blah, blah, blah. Oh, you can literally set yourself up in 10 years and have $350,000 that you saved, not that the government, not that this. And I know it sounds like it's fake, but bro, we done all hustle. I had a Doughboy show me back in the day, and I tried it for like 3 years, and I was like, what the fuck? This is when I was like 18, 19, and 20. Imagine now, like, you know what I mean? And of course we can't do it so often because we got kids, we travel, all this other shit, shop expenses. But just having that original thought process from then, bro, it's carried me so much further. And then to give that knowledge back. Because, like I said, people think, oh, man, you an asshole because you charge 100 or you this. Man, I want everybody to have their own confident lane of making their money. It ain't got to be with barbering or what I'm telling you to do. But a lot of times, if we don't have that confident blueprint that somebody's gonna show us, man, you be looking sideways like, damn, nobody ever showed me though.
So what if you charged 100 and every other barber just followed suit behind you? Where would the clients go? They would still go to all the barbers that's in the city, and everybody would be getting paid $100 a cut.
Yeah, and
It
the
ain't
only thing
nowhere to
that's gonna
go.
separate you, only thing that's gonna separate is that now you gotta show some skill now to get clients.
Mm-hmm.
Now we all getting paid, but if you ain't showing a skill, okay, I know it's $100 here.
It's never gonna be like that because it's always gonna be a nigga who undercut the game, bro. It's always gonna be.
It is always gonna be. You're right about that.
It's always gonna be.
I say that, yeah,
But he
but
can't. But he can't take that
now.
workload though. It ain't gonna make no difference if he cut it or not. He don't got enough time to cut everybody.
No,
And I say it like this.
but it's gonna be more than one.
No,
Right.
I said go ahead, cut the core and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But let me talk to you. Because when I get done talking to you, you're gonna understand why have I been doing that to myself as opposed to anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I letting the client tell me what I'm supposed to? Nah. If you charge what you charge and you ain't getting paid that, get better at it so you can get to that level. And I'm not saying rush it or just overnight you was charging 20 and now you 100. Nah. But you gotta have that point where this is my level. And if you want to sit in this chair, it's hard for me to explain that because I got a lot of it wrote down. And this is basically kind of like the energy I'm talking about in the class. So let's get it, man.
Ohio State Barber Expo, July 23rd.
5 days.
Tickets on sale. Go to Eventbrite. You could just search Ohio State Barber Expo. If you're in the city, you can go to 614 Barber Supply, tap in.
You gonna have them at the door too, Case?
Yeah, for sure. If you're in the Natty, you can go holler at Ill Will. Said if you're in Dayton, you go holler at Ill Will. He closer than we is. And
yeah, I got some still, yeah.
Yeah, either way, we gonna make it happen for you. It ain't over until it's over. Tickets gonna be on sale until the show is over.
Yeah, and everybody just pull up. Don't keep inboxing me, man, because I'm cutting all day. It's hard for me to respond.
Hey, let's talk about that real quick too, man. I want to say this to the clients, man. If you listen to this, if a barber is cutting hair, he cannot see text. So don't keep hitting him with the question mark about whether you can get in. Like question mark. Bruh, I'm gonna see it, but I might not see it until after a couple cuts. Just call it. You better off calling the phone. I got a headphone in. Just call the phone. Don't texting barbers is. I don't think that's a good look, man.
I don't like I don't use social media to book. So you might sit in my inbox forever.
You will. If I showed you my phone right now, I got over 400 text messages and shit. Like, I'm not responding to that.
Everybody don't be your friend or following you, so it automatically go to that other, what's the name, request or something. You don't even see those.
All right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, that ain't my thing neither. So I know I don't know, we only down to 7 people on this live, so ain't none of them people probably watching, but if they is, that's why you ain't got no answer back, because you going about it the wrong way as well.
Your boy said it earlier, man. Like, he was good at reading and comprehension. Reading and comprehension, as you notice from Facebook and social media, niggas don't read.
Nah.
You can post something and be like, hey, man, I'll show you exactly how to make $1 million. All you got to do is read this whole book. And they're like, nigga, what? I got to read this book? Nah.
That's true. For sure. I mean, I sat up. I put a lot of work in, shit, typing all that shit on the Eventbrite and all of that shit. I can't hear you.
Nah, white people are styling. My bad.
But I spent all that time typing the description, all that shit on Eventbrite, and people still hit me. Like, what's you know what I mean? Like, damn, bro, did you read the shit? Man, It say link in bio, nigga. But it's always gonna be that. I don't know. I guess I'm used to it with this Expo thingy, Expo stuff. So
it is what it is.
Well, shit. It's damn near 11 o'clock. It might be time to get up over here unless we can get some participation from the
Yeah, 'cause a few more of my people just joined. Shit. Billionaire 41. But you know how people hop on real fast and then clicked and then clicked off.
shout them out. Let them know what it is. They need to pull up.
Oh yeah, that's my nigga Mustafa. Yeah, hey, he been supporting me forever. And what's crazy is that he one of them customers that I used to cut for years, but my boy who stood right next to me cut him now. And you know, a lot of times you go in shops and that happens. The barber acting funny towards or the client.
Right.
Everybody in my shop, no, we don't get down like that. We all cut. If you sitting in this chair, it's a reason. It's a reason why, you know what I mean? If I can't get to you, don't trip. Go ahead to the next guy. Like my last guy in the shop, people sit in his chair with complete confidence. And that's why I went to the $100 or even telling them. Or the shit that I showed them with, like, you know, washing people's hair, the things that to a lot of times, you know, to us as barbers in the city, like, I ain't got to do that because I can get through shit faster. I can make more money. I'm like, fuck that. I need you to show yo, that's so different, struggling. And, you know, that's us as barbers, man, we've been taught to struggle for years. And that's the thing, like how Seth was saying that he's instilling confidence. I'm getting that bullshit ass mentality up out of our soul, our heart, our mind from that.
Right. Well, shit. Go hard in your class, bro. Go hard in that class, man.
I'm just praying about it, and that's it.
For some reason, I already know that you're going to run over the time.
Bro, you've been here. I got so much, bro, that
For some reason, I just feel like that. Which, I mean, you know, we gonna work it out anyway. But for some reason, I just feel like I know that this nigga about to run over the time.
Hey, if you give me that look like from Los, just be like, hey.
And cuts gonna go under the time.
For sure. Doing my cut and I'm gone. I'm about to enjoy the show, baby.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm excited to see like what you got to show. Like, just the kid in me is like, man, I want to see what they doing. You know what I mean? Compared to what I'm doing, or just what other people, some of the up and coming barbers, they might have some heat now because they got so much access now.
Shout out my guy Kenny Blake in the chat. He just went and copped his ticket. That just popped up, that good alert. So we ain't got Pringles here to clap it up for you, but thanks for the support, my nigga. Thanks for the support, my nigga. Oh, here you go.
Close this up in a second.
Give my guy Kenny the clap, man. He just went on and copped this ticket, man.
Kenny. What's Kenny's Instagram? You on here?
Kenny Blake 86.
Oh, here you go. Kenny Blake 86.
Yeah.
Okay, for sure. There go D Wade started following.
And we got Slim in the building.
Slim, what's happening?
He must still be looking for a model. She got models on her page every day though. I don't see them posted.
We got like 8 minutes.
Them is top tier kids.
Like 8 minutes.
I'm talking like 15 and something for a minute.
Yeah, we was already talking about wrapping it up.
I'm about to get beat up. My dude Knuckles in the room over there like, Daddy, you finished yet? I'm about to put these hands on you.
All right, y'all, man. Y'all enjoy y'all night. I'm glad I was able to catch y'all on the back end, man. Shit.
Yes, sir. You already know. We got what is it? Four in the wake up?
Yeah, we got 4 in the wake now.
Let's go.
That's that joint talk.
That's what I was about to say. Y'all niggas with this girl.
I'm about to, that's like saying I'm about to go hit this rack. But yeah, man, we should be able to get back in tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll either tomorrow or.
Damn, Cappy came in.
Damn, Cappy, you just got
Cappy
off.
just got
What
in.
up, bro?
Cappy's supposed to be.
Hey,
Cappy.
Hey, on some real shit. That's why sometimes I don't like them competitions. Because I remember when Cappy was at one of the competitions I was at, I think he came in third and I came in like fourth, and we both looked at each other's like,
we just seen
like,
something like that.
Man, when I say, because Cappy was one of them guys that inspired me too, and he didn't even know it from back in the day.
Right.
Come on, man. Hey, we got some killers in this state, man. Hey,
Already know. I told people, I'm like, man, I could assemble a team that.
But didn't you bring him down here? Didn't you bring him down here?
Yeah.
That's when I first met you too. Yeah, man.
Yeah. But I told people that. I said, man, I could put a team together like Voltron, that all these influencers y'all follow and all of that shit, please. Bro, please. But they sleep everywhere. They sleep on us. They crack jokes on us. No, it's time we end that shit. You know what I mean? Create our own culture and pop up at shit like how we talking about. Pop up in Vegas and be like, nigga, we in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Yeah. I'm tired of that shit.
Lottery is crazy.
Cappy ain't playing.
Yeah, man, it's been a minute, bro. Still should have won that fucking competition. I was in it with you, and I feel like you should have won it. That's how much love I got for this game, man. I ain't tripping.
Right.
But that's how it be the sometimes the bias in the in the room. The bias.
That's why we do it different. That's why we go outside and bring people in where they know, you know what I mean? Ain't none of that.
I got disqualified. Well, I got bumped down because I used fibers, and I asked them only in the freestyle, can I use them? They said, oh yeah, go ahead, go in. The nigga, I ain't gonna say his name because I don't want to fuck some shit up later on down the road, but kept coming up to me like, man, bro, that's cold, bro. Yeah. Hyping the fuck out of me. So I'm like, go harder. And when they said that shit, I'm telling you, me and Cappy looked at each other like, y'all said this was the rules, and then you gonna punish us for the rules?
Mm-hmm.
All right, whatever then. But yeah, man, I'm happy, man, that you putting this together, that everybody's coming together. And like you said, everything that we doing is for a reason, for advancement. Fuck if it gives us recognition or not. It's all about the love.
Yeah. Well, I ain't looking for recognition because I demand that shit. My presence don't already demand that shit, so I ain't too much tripping on that, man. But shit, yeah, man. Love y'all boys, man. We gonna wake up.
Yeah.
Let's turn up the city, man. Let's let Pringles go handle that.
Man, Knuckles over. Look, see, Knuckles is at the doorway. Knuckles is standing right here in the doorway.
Come here, man.
Come here, buddy. Come here. You want to get the headphones? Come here. Come on, man. Here. There you go. Come here.
Put him on the
man. There you go. Can you hear?
What's up, bro?
Say what's up, man. Man, don't be trying to act like that now. Hey, he fight everybody that come in the shop. Man, he won't get on here, act like he don't want. Get on there, man. Little Knuckles, man.
Knuckles.
You on Knuckles.
You Knuckles.
Man.
You Sonic.
I'm Sonic.
Yeah.
Say Ohio State Barber Expo. Go ahead. Say Ohio State Barber Expo. You a hater, bro.
Yeah, that's yours.
You a hater.
No, you a hater.
You a hater, man.
No, you a hater.
Say shout out to the haters.
No.
You don't want to say nothing.
You don't want to say nothing, man. Yeah, man. I'm about to close this out, man. Go put Knuckles out.
No, you.
All right. My phone about to die anyway.
All right,
Yeah.
love, peace, man.
All right, let's do this. We got rock out at least one more time before
Man, we're gonna
the
rock
show.
out. We're gonna rock out more than that. We're gonna rock out a couple more times. We still got
Okay.
days. Yeah, we
Let me
get
know.
you. Yeah.
I go out of town Friday. I gotta
Okay.
leave Friday.
Daddy,
I'll be back Saturday night.
Daddy, what,
Okay.
what,
All right, all love,
right.
man.
Yeah,
Peace.
whenever the lives go, I'll be hit me up. I'll be on the lives on the weekend too.
Daddy,
Okay.
Okay.
We
All
out.
right,
All right.
later.
Daddy, what don't do?
What?
But here.